What you can see here is the devastation caused to the trees by the forest fire of 2010. You can see that it's completely killed quite a large number of trees, even though it's on a much smaller area than this weekend's forest fire. You can see that fortunately a lot of the lower level shrubs and greenery is being able to regenerate itself, but the loss of the trees is going to take many more years to replace. But one thing that is of interest is just how susceptible this area is to forest fires. This weekend's fire took place on the hillside over there, less than say 400-500 meters away. This is the point that was most accessible to for firefighters, as the majority of the fire raged up and over the mountainside, causing damage much further afield that we can't see yet. I'm going to go and see if I can get a little bit closer to take some more footage. What we're looking at here is the area affected by this weekend's forest fire. I don't know if you can see up on the neighbouring hillside, maybe 200-250 metres away from me. It appears to have affected an area that's, I'd say, around 7 or 8 hectares. What you can't see is that up over the back of the hill, it's affected a much larger area that different reports have come in suggesting it's anywhere between 10 and 20 hectares. But it's very inaccessible up there. I've just seen, I don't know if you can make out, that there are wisps of smoke coming up there that suggest that the area is still smouldering. However, it's now 24 hours since the helicopters and aeroplanes were pulled off the area. Obviously that suggests that their expertise are needed in other areas. But what I will say is that the fire crews on the ground have been very busy going backwards and forwards up and down the road, obviously monitoring the situation to make sure that the fire is completely out, or at least under control. Don't know if you can see in the middle there, there's a finca that's obviously been surrounded and taken in by the fire. Fortunately that finca was already derelict, but it gives you an idea for how frightening it could have been if there were any houses in the area affected by the blaze.